Hello, my peeps, and welcome to another Power Packed Phillips podcast. Yeah, buddy. Please take a moment to read your MSAs.
Just a friendly reminder, by the end of the school day on Thursday, you should have uploaded your Set Theory 2 podcast, your Distributed Property podcast, and your Linear Equation podcast. Also, by the end of school on Thursday, you should have uploaded your summary to Blackboard on Chapter 9 Relations and Functions summary from our Hot X Algebra book.
Today's notes are on Lesson 5.5, Writing Equations of Perpendicular Lines, Part 6. Let's get started. Hey, what are you doing? Wake up. Remember, you need to memorize for the EOC that perpendicular lines have slopes that are reciprocals of each other, and perpendicular lines have slopes that have opposite signs. One's going to be negative and one is going to be positive. Please write the equation on your paper, 25x plus 5y equals 15. Also write the ordered pair on your paper, negative 10, comma, 0. The directions want us to write an equation of a line that passes through the ordered pair negative 10, 0, and the equation of the line is going to be perpendicular, key word, to the line 25x plus 5y equals 15. Remember, number 1, we're going to need to find the slope that is perpendicular, and then number 2, we're going to need to find the y-intercept. So we have 25x plus 5y equals 15. Did you say the slope was 25?
Oh no! Oh no!
Absolutely not. Here's why. If you went on to iTunes and you downloaded one of the songs that you enjoyed, you can't listen to that song on your iPod unless you move the song over to your iPod. Well, it's the same idea here. We can't say that 25x is our slope because we're going to need to move the 25 and the 25x over to the other side. Just like you moved the music from your iTunes account over to your iPod. You don't know about iCloud. Be quiet. We're going to have to move the 25x over to the other side. So we're going to take the 25x and we're going to move it over to the right side. Remember that 25x is a SPI. So the inverse of 25x is to subtract 25x. We're going to do that on both sides. These are going to end up canceling each other. So I'm left with 5y equals what? You want to combine the 15 and the minus 25x? You can put those together?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Absolutely not. You can't put those together. One is a person that has allergies. The other one is the dog that the person has allergies to. We cannot put these together. They are not like terms. If you try putting them together, this is what happens. Yeah, allergies aren't fun. And then sometimes this happens when your allergies get going. That's no fun. And then this happens too when your allergies get bothering you. We don't want that to happen. Come on. No, not even the J color. Not funny. So we have 5y equals negative 25x plus 15. Remember that y is going to be our tornado. So we're going to divide everything by 5. When we divide by 5, these will end up canceling each other. And we are going to have negative 25x divided by 5. Negative 25 divided by 5 would be negative 5. The dog follows you everywhere you go. 15 divided by 5 gives you 3. Now we have y equals negative 5x plus 3. Did you just say that negative 5 is the slope? Congratulations, you are correct. Y, or the tornado, is all by itself, so negative 5 is our slope. Now remember that the lines were perpendicular. So we know that the line has a slope of negative 5. I'm going to make this a denominator of 1. I'm going to ask you what's the reciprocal of 5 over 1, and you're going to tell me 1 over 5. Now remember, the slope of perpendicular lines are reciprocals, so 5 went to the bottom, 1 went to the top, and we said earlier they have opposite signs. So this one's negative, this one's going to be positive. So the slope of our perpendicular line is going to be positive 1 over 5. Now that we found that our slope of the perpendicular line is 1 over 5, we can find the y-intercept. BRB. Sorry, my children had yodeling lessons. As you can tell, they need some more practice. Step number 2, write the equation for slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Step number 3, chug x, y, and m into the equation. X is going to be negative 10, 0 is going to be y, our slope is going to be 1 over 5. So I put 0 in for y, I put my slope 1 over 5 in for m, I put negative 10 in for x. Now, let's bring up our cash register and see what we get. I'm going to concentrate on this part. I'm going to give this a denominator of 1. Top times top, bottom times bottom. Multiplying fractions ain't a problem, unless you play for the Chicago Bears. My numerators, top numbers. When I multiply 1 times negative 10, that gives me negative 10. My denominators, bottom numbers. 5 times 1 gives me 5. I divide. Negative 10 divided by 5 gives me negative 2. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. The jackhammer was going out on the street. What? You said we're not done? Why is that? Oh, so now we're going to solve for b. You're such a smart kid.
Wow!
So we're going to solve for b, who is our tornado. The opposite of subtracting 2 is to add 2. We'll do that on both sides of our equation. These will cancel. We're left with b equals 2. What? You said we're not done with the problem?
Duh.
Well, of course we're not done with the problem. Who said we were done with the problem? Step 5, write the equation for slope-intercept form again. Y equals mx plus b. Oh, wait. We need a brain break. Thank you for reminding me. Here's our brain break. And you thought you had swag.
Get out!
Okay, I'm going. Don't rush me. I'm almost done. Gosh. We wrote y equals mx plus b. Step number 6, substitute the perpendicular slope and your answer for b into the equation. Well, we said b was positive 2. We said our perpendicular slope was 1 over 5. So we have y equals 1 over 5x plus 2. We say that it is perpendicular because look at the slopes. This is 1 over 5. This is negative 5. Negative 5 is the same thing as negative 5 over 1. The reciprocal of 5 over 1 would be 1 over 5. Remember that perpendicular lines have opposite signs. This one's negative, this one is a spy. Yes, of course. We're done now. Feel free to leave. You can grab your taxi and get out of here.
Taxi!